Generic greetings and welcome Terry, prisoner number really small on a 2K monitor, 5932750. I'm literally having to get close to this monitor here. 5932750. Welcome to your new home facility, etc. And strangely, it has brought in some low, medium, and high risk prisoners. And since we don't have high or low risk facilities in here, I don't know what's going to happen with those prisoners, but we are medium risk, so that is okay. This is the prison that we have recently finished and also recently burnt down and caused all manner of problems. And done some extreme testing initiatives there. We want to see if we can escape from it. Now, there's a couple of ways to escape in the game in general. Sadly, it's not very fleshed out, and I have mentioned this several times, so I'm going to try not to go on about it. But basically, we can fight and gather loads of points and then escape that way. We can try and tunnel, which in this facility is pretty much impossible because of the amount of dogs that we have situated in and around the place. So I think the best way to gather points would be to just fight and collect some of these points here. So I like to use these shower heads here to basically take all of the... take the shower heads out. Oh, Slotmanager just doesn't hit like that. And we're going to gather some points there, and I'm going to end the fight. There we go. Once this says end fight at the bottom, you're best off ending the fight instead of continuing it, because otherwise if you surrender, then you will lose some points if you have to skip some. So I'm just going to keep fighting here. It looks like they are looking at me. I didn't punch them. Oh, they're punching me now, are they? Oh, well, that's not good. I'm going to end the fight there, and they shouldn't be attacking me. They are attacking me, so I'm going to go over here, and the guard should take them out, because I'm doing nothing wrong, according to them. I've done nothing wrong at all. They're just attacking me. There we go. I'm going to go at reputations and get reputations for each one of these. We're going to go for strong, maxed out, just so we can, when we hit stuff, it will break the most of it. Obviously, when we're fighting now, because we've got instigator, there is a chance that these guys will start fighting as well. I'm not getting any points from this one because a lot of these shower heads are broken. Our best scenario, I think. Well, there's a couple of ways we can do this. We can try, and I think I'm just gonna have to keep fighting here. I don't think there's much choice of me ending the fight. There we go. I'm going to take the guard out there. Looks like there's some guards coming in. I might as well start punching different people. And there we go, being tasered. So there we are. We're going to skip the punishments because there's really no need in hanging around there. The best way, I think, is to probably gather up a group of people. Probably 8 to 10 is the ideal amount. And we can either just do a run out and try and get as far as we can outside. Or we could, if we wanted to, get all of those prisoners with towels and then try to tunnel out. Where we are at the moment, though, probably not the way forward, because it is one... it's one towards the bottom, so if we start tunneling there, we'd have to go down and across and down. It is possible, but I mean, look, we've got a dog there, we've got a dog unit there that goes around there, we've got a dog unit there. That's going to get detected, and obviously Periwinkle is the guard, the warden, sorry, so they'll be able to detect things very quickly anyway. So I'm just going to keep fighting here, trying taking out these things here, get some more points, and once we've done this, it looks like the dog's coming in. We will try and fight the dogs, although remember we're not very good at much of that. Maybe it's just best to gather as many points as we can. We're probably going to get tasered any second anyway, so it looks like they missed, which is fine. We have got deadly, so if we do take one of these out, then yeah, there we go. We've been we have been hit, so we're going to get some more rep there, and that's fine. I like to max out our main character. I think it's just a general rule of thumb that I go for. Let's come out of here, and what else could we hit that would cause us to get lots of points? Well, we could go in there, we could go... You know what, I think the best place is just keep going in these areas here. There's so many things around that you punch it once there and you get, I've already got 5 points. Even if we just surrender now, we'd on be some net profit there. I'm going to end the fight, actually, and that was 10 points. That's brilliant. So we can go over to deadly and then quick, and you can see we can do this sort of little run thing now. It says quick. You're not very quick at all, but yeah, still, at least there's some amount of points. So we're going to get instigator and skilled fighter. That's another 10 points. Well, 10 points for both of those, but it won't take as long to get that because, as you can see, we're now hitting things, and they're just breaking straight away. Just because of our traits now. The guard is on the right hand side, so we can just end the fight there. That'll give us enough reputation for these two, so now we are completely maxed out. So now it's just a case of gathering some points in order to recruit different people. Now, because this being a, well, this is a low risk, medium risk facility, the chances are we won't have a lot of people with like great violent traits, something which we want. Oh, good grief, we've been tasered there. I'll just do a skip punishment. What happens if we just try and take the guard out like so? It might be a good idea actually, because then we'll get their taser. Ah, there we go. Look, we've actually got a baton now. Sadly, the dogs are coming in the air. Then a lot more tasers. Let me just skip that punishment. It's just not worth it. You're best off just farming all of the shower heads. It's just generally accepted the normal way you do it. I wish there was better ways of getting points and, like, you know, by trading and things like that. So this dog's coming after us now. We are going to try and take it out because we now have the deadly trait, and there you go. It's showing you that is a thing. And yeah, there we go. So we've actually got a set of keys now and a taser. So we can switch over to the baton actually, because I don't really want that taser because it's been used. And you can see this person is coming towards us. There we go. And good grief, well, we're gonna have to skip past that. So this is not the way I wanted to gather loads of points, but I will take it. And you can see we are hitting them, and some of them are just being taken out straight away. So we've already got 34 points. I'm actually going to come back over here just so I have a better view of what's happening there. So we've already taken out the majority of the guards that have come towards us. That guy's actually unarmed. I believe one of our traits is skilled fighters. There's a chance of when you hit them, they lose their weapon that they're holding. Let me skip that because we've gathered so many points. Is it skilled fighter? Prisoners skilled in defensive combat moves. They can disarm their opponent or even take their weapon from them in a fight. So that's exactly what happened there. So we've gathered 40 odd points there, so probably enough for me to go over here and then just go, how's it going? And then just take that guard out straight away. We'll taser the guard that comes through, and then we will switch over to the weapon, and then we'll take them out just to get the points. There we go. Come on, one more hit. There we go. That's dead. And then we are just basically doing all we can to, yeah, take them out. And good grief, they show you the deadly trait there. You know, it's just absolutely crazy. So, how many points we got now? 50 odd points. That's fine. I'm just going to keep waving in there. And look at that. It only takes one little cheeky hit, and then that's it. They're gone. We are going to wait for them to come around the corner. Obviously, this guy's got a taser, but we're going to try and bait that taser shot out of them, and then we'll come around the corner again. Wait for them to come around, and then we can wait for them. And, yeah, that wasn't too good, that one. So only a couple of points there. Okay, so I think we're getting onto the sort of diminishing returns level. I think we're going to go back to attacking these things here because we only got a couple of points there, but just a couple of seconds of hitting all these, and yeah, we gain more points than really that we want. And that guy's coming in. I will obviously start hitting these if they do decide to turn up. I will defend myself. I mean, I could just go around and hit these, but eventually they're just going to take us out. I guess what would be best is if we I'm trying to hit this guard here to get more points. That's a lot of guards that are around here. I'm going to actually hit the other fella. So you can see sometimes I'm hitting these and not getting any points. We're unconscious there. Only 11 points. I wonder if a better thing would be to go back over. We'll go into here and we will look for, there we go, some other weapons. So this is a hammer, and we can happily just start hitting all of these. It's really the attack speed that we want, so a screwdriver is probably better. There's a shank actually, and there's a screwdriver that I was mentioning, because the screwdriver is very quick in attacking, so we are just here to do some damage. Actually, what is the attack on that? Isn't we're coming in here now, so we'll charge forward. Hammer is better for damage, and as you can see, wow, fairly brutal. And we've got some people coming in, and there we go. Dog unit coming in. Just break up these beds that someone's lovingly made. K9 unit's gone. Another guard. Yeah, this is the way to farm points with a hammer. Another one gone. Another one gone. You see we are managing to dodge a lot of these shots. I'm not... Oh, hang on. This could go all kinds of bad. Yeah, I was going to say the chances of me getting away with that one again is slim to none. So we now have a total of 100 odd points. Nearly 120 points. 119 points. That's excellent. So I'm going to go around, and that guy's extremely strong and extremely tough and... what was that? Extremely tough and strong? Yeah. No, extremely strong and tough. That's excellent. So we're going to go around and get anyone with some traits. We're going to put together the squad today. We could, if we wanted to... It's currently sleep time, so I can't really do anything. I will do sleep. We could, if we wanted to get this squad together and either run out as skilled fighters, so we'll recruit those. Let's go for the shower. Anyone here quick? No. No. Nothing great. Yeah, we could go for a straight run out, or we could break into the security room and get weapons. I think that's our best bet, to be honest. Trying to run out is probably not going to work out. Let's just put it to max speed, wait until it is dinner time, and then we can head up and get some stuff. Let's make sure everybody's got at least one trait. All basics in all of the traits there. So I'm going to go in here. I'm just looking around for anyone that's got some traits. There's a one tough, so that's fine with me. Let's say we're probably going to go for deadly. There we go. We're probably going to go with anyone with a trait. Quick isn't like a brilliant one. Don't think it really matters too much. We're going to get about 8 to 10 people, ideally. Ideally I'd like 10. But I think we might have nowhere near enough money for that, because you can see it's starting to get very expensive now. 64 for the next one. So what we'll do is we'll just give everybody the right traits. We're going to give them all at least one basic point there. So how many people have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so enough to I think accomplish what we need to accomplish. Although, was that a Ryan? I think Ryan Sumo was there. Why is it kicking off? I don't know. Very interested to start a fight in here, actually. Would it work? Would just a random brawl work? To be honest, we do have access to the kitchen. Okay. That does change things. Let's see if we can pick up some equipment here. Because we have access to the kitchen. Oh, we'll pick up the fork, why not? Anything we get our hands on, we'll go for. Yeah, a spork. That's the deadliest of all the cutlery. Yeah, we'll see if we can get our hands on some stuff here. Although there is like a spawn delay in things. You know what that might do? Should we try a run out? I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Right, immediately Terry was tasered, which is not good. We are going to go through here and keep running. So we've managed to get through the first line of defence. Everybody is following. The disadvantage is that, well, there's not going to be a lot of people. And strangely, Terry, the strongest among us, is he was the first one to go down. And now we have to get through this gate with only a fork. And that's not great, especially when we are being followed. And it looks like the rest of us, though, the rest of our group is happily trying to escape. So can we get through? We might be able to get Mr. Ward through. Come on, and yeah, that's 3 escapes. We can just sack the rest off if we really wanted to. And there you go. That's an escape. Huh. Okay. So, a lot more deadly than I expected, and a very easy escape. We literally just ran out the door. In the Extreme Testing Initiative, we did see that, though. We saw that most of the problems were not keeping people... Well, we could keep people in quite well, but it's as if they got past that layer, that reception area, essentially. Once they get to the outer layer of defence, there's only that road gate, which the AI doesn't fire up that the road block. It doesn't turn that on. It doesn't do a lockdown for escapes now, which is a shame. But we did manage to do that. We could have probably broken into the armory, which is in the protective custody area. However, I think we would have probably lost 2 or 3 people getting in there, because remember, there's a security room there with at least 4 or 5 guards hanging around, and that's not accounting for anyone that's walking around the outside. And obviously the armory is behind 3 doors. As soon as we go into the security room, we'll have to break into the security room anyway, because it won't allow us to go in. So we have to start the fight outside. And even if it did let us in, like someone was going through and we just jumped inside, that's a staff-only area. Sorry, it's staff-only area, which means we can't... As soon as we go in there, it starts the fight, which means we'd probably lose a couple of people from tasers. And then, assuming we did take the guards out, we'd have to contend with reinforcements from the guards, as well as them breaking through 2 massive doors, then getting the weapons, and then we're still roughly in the centre of the prison, would have to then escape. and I don't think it would have gone much better than that. I would have liked to have tried an attempt of... I would like to have tried maybe dig out, but honestly, I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work. I think that was the best bet. Anyway, that has been a bit of escaping in Prison Architect. As I said at the start, it's not as fully fleshed out as I would like, so can't use the things to go over the wall, and we can't gather points via really non-violent means, which is a shame, but hopefully that will be expanded upon at some point. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed this little mess around. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.